Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here, this time reviewing on Animal Man issue number 1. Now, as you know, it's part of the New 52, which was the starting point of the DC Universe redoing again. So let's get on the story. It starts off on a newspaper ad, and how Animal Man's like, I don't know. I think I sounded kind of arrogant or something. I didn't mean to come across like that. And so they're talking about things and everything else. And like, Daddy, wait a minute, sweet. But who knows? Maybe if it gets nominated or something. Daddy! Ow, what is it, Maxine? She says that she wants a pet. And says, I told you, I only get paid on the back end. What? And says mainly like how she wants a pet doggy and stuff. And Animal Man says, Maxine, I already explained why we couldn't get another pet. If I spent too much time that close to any one animal, I start to bond with it, and it messes up my connection to all the other animals. Then my powers might not work like they should. Now, when you think about it, he's actually quite clever, because, one, if he did bond with an animal for too long, that could mess it up. But has he tried, I don't know, going to Star Labs to find ways to, I don't know, to find a way to prevent it or something? And so, mainly, after that, Animal Man's son shows up and points out something going on at the hospital and such. So he gets into action with his costume, which actually looks too 90s-ish. And it ends up with the hospital being under siege. Yeah, I'm actually surprised that there was no proper security or anything that seemed too shady about this guy. And he's like, yup, it's a bad one. Hey man, this guy's been identified as a short-ordered cook named Lyle Edwin. His little girl was in and out of that sick ward for the last 2 years. Cancer, the poor thing. She died 3 weeks ago. Edwin lost it, and now he's been there demanding the doctors give him his little girl back. Oh my god, that's horrible. Now, when you think about it, I'm surprised that the doctors didn't try to get him therapy or try to talk to him about it. And two, if a guy just came in with a gun, yet there is no proper hospital security in this. Seriously, is this hospital really that bad? So he decides to go in. He says, just back off. All I want is my little girl. And we'll get out of here. I'll let the rest go. Who the hell are you? Just calm down. Why don't you put the gun down? We'll figure this out. Look, man, I know you're in pain. I know you lost your little girl. I have a daughter too. So he pretty much tries to shoot him, but mainly taps into his animal abilities, and yet completely harms the guy. I mean, he could have just pinned him down or something. And he says, I'm sorry, I just want her back. I know, it's gonna be okay. And so he tries to talk to the officer and says something's wrong, and it turns out there is something wrong with his eyes. And so, like, we need a doctor here. And so the doctors suspect something's going wrong. Meanwhile, Animal Man heads into where his little girl is and think about after what happened, and goes back into bed with his wife. And so he ends up having this really somewhat dark dream, seeing like his son's guts and his daughter with a giant monstrous dog, and going into a liver of blood. Seriously, are we in Berserk? And so he's like, huh? What's happened to me? It's time too late. We're all going to die now. And so After seeing zombie-like animals, kind of look like something from H.P. Lovecraft, he ends up waking up in fear, goes down, he's like, what is it? What happened? It's Maxine! And apparently she has the ability to bring back dead animals. And she's like, I'm sorry, Daddy, I just wanted a pet of my own. And so, that's the story. So, what do I think of the first issue of Animal Man? It's pretty good. Given the fact that the New 52 have some good first issues, this one actually plays off pretty well. So I give this a good thumbs up. Still good, and still alright. So, Comic Review here, signing out.